What's up, guys? I just got back from fishing and all that good stuff. I'm sorry if the like pictures are a little bit bad. I'm outside and I caught two bass already. Cleaned one of them. So, and he was good size. This one I think is a little bit better. I've been catching fish ever since I started. I think. Not really sure, but the other fish I caught, I already took out his gill so it could bleed out in the water. It's this one. And the reason I'm on the video right now is because I'm going to show you guys how to clean it in this video. But yeah, I already took the gills out. YouTube. Sorry, I had to make sure. This one's been moving a lot. But yeah, it's a largemouth. As you guys can see, they're delicious. I've tried them a lot. But let's get to the point. The reason you don't see me smoking a cigarette in this, and I have a tape, basically what you need. So what I use basically is a tape measure so I get the measurement. And I use a regular knife. I don't use no stupid fillet knife. Use a old, like a cheap sharpener. And I use this to take the gills out, but the gills are already taken out, so we don't need that in this. Basically, all you do with the gills, just don't come out, and then first pull, you twist it, and then pull, and they'll come out for sure. And if they're still alive, they'll move a little bit, but put them back in the water, let them bleed out in there, and they should be good. So, show you guys how I clean a fish. Let's just get rid of those first, because we don't want that in the way. Okay, here's the little fin right here. Basically, what you do, put your knife right there. You angle it towards the head with the sharp side towards the head, and you just cut into the fish. Like that. And then what I do is I go from the back about right here, and then I poke the knife all the way through, and then I get as much meat as I can from the tail. So, and I forgot to skin it. So if you forget to skin it like I just did, basically you just cover the slit that you make and start skinning. But I'm actually going to try to do it without skinning. So if you don't really want to skin it, just cut right here in the back. And I would prefer you guys to skin it because they do have tough scales. Yeah, I'm just going to scale it real quick. Sorry for the noise in the background. I don't know who the hell that is. Really don't care. And before I even cut the other side, or scale the other side, put it back into the water and wash it off. works all the scales off. Then run your hand. Okay. And just to show you how to cut, because usually when you take those scales off, it's usually easier like that. Like I said, stop right about here, and I do that, and then you just do that, and that's all the tail that I can get off the side of the fish. So you do that, and then take it like this, and you just let the knife do all the work. Not all the work, you still have to hold it, but I'm trying to teach you guys how to clean a fish, not be a class clown or something like that, because this is actually not to be laughing about, or because this is actually one of my good ways of getting food. I mean, like, yeah, I got hamburgers in the house, but I actually like going fishing, keeping them, and then eating. Like, before I try to, because I'm not going to show you guys how to cook them today, I'm going to show that in the next video. But before I hold up, let me get back to the point. Okay, when you get past the ribs, since their skin is so tough, everything, then you have to lift all the way up and then cut the skin. You gotta hold the skin and hold it so you can cut it good. And then you gotta make sure that there's no bones, which there isn't on this fillet. This one right there. Well, you might need this because it's another good way to get bones out. Okay, so that's not working. So what you do is you cut it like that. The reason I'm only cutting this one little piece, not the whole thing like this, is because we want to save as much meat as you can on these things, because our fish are not very big. And when you guys get done cleaning your fish, make sure to wash your hands, because you don't know what's in the water for where you're fishing. Got that bone out. Okay, got all the bones out. Now let's proceed to skin the fish. Let's make a little slit like that towards the skin, so you can have something to hold on. And then you put your knife at 90 degrees and slowly lower your knife, and at the same time cut so you can get the skin away from the meat. Yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't posted a fishing video. I tried to, but when I got home from the fishing trip, the phone wouldn't upload it because I tried to let you guys know what my Gmail is, but it didn't want to upload, so I just deleted the video from it because it's just, and that's the first piece of meat. I know it's not very good, but it's still meat. Before I make the mistake of not skinning it before and I cut it, I'm gonna actually scale this side first. So what you do for the scaling, make sure there's no scales on the sharp part of the blade, and you put your knife up and down like this, put it down, and then you scrape back, because scales, they go this way. That's what makes them smooth and all slippery and everything. So you make the knife go the opposite way. So you just do that until all of the scales fall off. And I forgot to say, hold on. And yes, if you catch a fish with scales, like, I personally like catfish better because they're easier to clean and all that good stuff. But bass taste better, a lot better. And that thing where people say the food that you catch tastes better, that's actually true. Because when you catch your own food and kill it and do all that stuff with it, you work hard for it, and that's what makes it taste better. And if you get scales on your arm, then leave them, because you're probably going to have to take a shower after you clean the fish anyways. So back to what I did on the other side. Make that cut till you cannot cut it anymore. But do not cut it too far, or you're going to cut the cuts, and nobody wants to smell that. So if you don't cut the guts, then you don't really have to worry about the smell. Let me just dump this in the water real quick. So I can actually, and the reason I dump it in the water before I actually really cut into it, is because if you don't, you have a bunch of scales, those scales are going to get attached to your meat like very good on there, and nobody wants to be eating scales when you're eating fish. So And what I'm doing here is just I'm cutting in towards the ribs until I get to them, which is about right here on this fish. That's about this size, because the cut that you make right here to there is all this is where the ribs are, and you can really feel them outside the skin. Sorry, the reason I wasn't really talking very much is because I saw the light on. Make sure there's no bones. And you're good. Okay. And that fish is done. But before we throw it away, we gotta measure it. And before you guys ask, I do measure it when I'm at the pond to make sure it's legal size. Because fish down here have to be about 1 foot, and this fish is actually exactly 1 foot. So if it was any lower than 1 foot, I have to throw it back. Because it's regulations. Yeah, I bet I can already. I know I ain't got that much subscribers, but I bet. Because I think most of my subscribers are old friends of mine or something like that. Or other YouTubers, I don't know. But I bet that all the country boys, all the country folks that have subscribed to my channel, it's got like, you're filleting it wrong and everything. It's like, I don't care. You got your way to fillet it. I got my way. If you already know how to fillet it, you just watch my videos just because you have nothing to do. Because I'm small in this community of YouTube. So if you want to teach me apparently the right way to fillet a fish, then you can take. You can one day when I go to the pond, you can come with me, and when I catch a fish, you can show me. But this is how I got learned, or how I experienced with it. Let's clean this because there's a lot of scales on the table. Like I said, nobody wants scales on their meat, so. I bet all the people who catch and release bass are gonna be like, why are you eating a bass or game fish and everything? Or get game fish. Yeah, I understand that, but if I don't have catfish by the end of the day, like I keep all my fish, even though there's like 4 fish limit. If I don't have any catfish and all I have is bass, or well, specifically any legal catfish that I could take home, I just bring bass home because it's food. That's what fish is to me. It doesn't care what they are, fish or fish. The only fish I don't eat is carp, because it got all those bones in them. But yeah, this is one piece of the bass. So it's another. Those are two that I showed in the video. And this is one of the ones that not stupid grass. And then there's the other. So I got 4 decent size pieces of meat. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Next video that I make is gonna be me cooking all of these and showing you guys how I like to cook them. Basically, I'll give you no insight, but basically all I do is the way that people do catfish. I just fry them, and that's all that I really do. So yeah, but the way that I do it, to me, it tastes a lot better to do the old-fashioned stuff than to do the new stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please press that thumb up button, and if you're new, press that. If you like it, press that subscribe, press that bell notification button, so you'll be notified for every single video that I make, for new ones and coming out ones, and all that good stuff. But yeah, the reason I showed you this in the first place, though, before I leave, reason I showed you this in the first place, because I've already done bled out the catfish before I even made this video. Because if I show blood on YouTube, especially with fish, they would have demonetized me. I don't know if they would have. I don't really care, because I have a job. YouTube is not my full career. I still got school to do. I'm going to do mechanics soon, so I can work at a better place with better pay. But yeah, if none of that pans out, I could just continue doing YouTube full time. That's why I barely do YouTube videos right now. It's because I have other stuff to worry about. But yeah, that was basically it for the video today. If you like it, press that thumbs up. If you're old, if you're new. But if you're new, press that subscribe button, press that bell notification button to be notified of new videos that shows up. And holla out, guys. Have a great day, and God bless.